Ladies, what's wrong with the guy saying you look better without makeup? Because apparently it's a big problem. You let me know.
Yeah, because it's rude. Like, put yourself in their shoes. Let's imagine that you've put effort into something, and then somebody comes along to tell you that they'd wished that you hadn't. It's rude, right? They're basically telling you that you've wasted your time because what you have done doesn't serve them in some kind of way, assuming that it was meant to when it most likely wasn't. That's a rude thing to do. And that's also ignoring the fact that women in general throughout their entire lives have been told what to do, what not to do, what to wear, what not to wear in order to serve men in our society. It's really annoying and it's just rude. What would be better to say, and would still get your point across, is to say something like, you know what, I think you look gorgeous even before you put makeup on. So then you're getting your point across. You're saying that you think they look good without makeup, whilst also not negating the efforts that they've put into their makeup when it wasn't for you. But also, on top of all of that, nobody owes you a positive response for an unsolicited comment about their appearance. Just
Men would look better if they weren't assholes. You think I'd look better without makeup. But you also think I'd look better if I was skinnier, had bigger boobs, and was blonde, didn't have a crooked nose. But thankfully, I don't have to take your unsolicited opinions under advisement, and I can continue rocking a red lip just because it's Tuesday. I want to make something clear. I don't put my makeup on for you, so I'm certainly not going to take it off for you. And if I put it on to make myself feel better, then why do you think it's your responsibility to make me feel worse? You think we look better without it. The guy next to you thinks we look better with it, but no one stops to ask how we feel about ourselves. You tell us how we should dress, what we should say, how we should look, what we should weigh. But you know what you never tell us? That we're fine, that we look perfect. And so your opinion is just another on the list of things that society expects us to carry around. And forgive me if I care more about my face suiting me than...
What you probably actually mean is a natural look, which is still makeup. It's just not so in your face and something that you probably wouldn't notice as a man. Two, when you make a statement like this, it becomes painfully obvious that you don't understand how much art, effort, and talent goes into actual makeup. Why it looks easy is because people who do it well make it look easy. It takes a lot of work and a lot of practice. And third, it's just plain rude. Just imagine someone putting in the effort to do something, right? Not for you, not for anyone, for themselves to look good. And you come up here clearly unaware of how much effort goes in, clearly unaware of what you're talking about, and you make a blanket statement like that. And what you're essentially saying is, hey, I don't even see the effort you put in. It doesn't appeal to me or doesn't fit my standards. I think it would be better if you didn't do it at all. Pretty rude, right? So just take this statement out of your vocabulary. Just don't say it anymore. If you do want to address a woman's makeup or a person's makeup, first learn a little bit about it and then try and complement a specific aspect of it, like her eyeliner or her lip gloss, something that you specifically have noticed that you genuinely like. And if you can't do that, just don't comment at all. If you can't say something nice, just keep quiet. It's okay. They don't need the validation from you anymore.
So I'm sure that you've heard the obvious answers here a bunch of times by now. I'm going to go a different route for you. Men need to understand that telling a woman that she looks better without makeup on isn't the compliment that they think it is, okay? So makeup is not always about masking imperfections and insecurities, okay? The title makeup artist is a real thing because the face is a canvas. Makeup is a medium of art, okay? It's about experimentation, playfulness, and expression. If you walk up to a woman unsolicited, you say, hey, babe, you look better without all that makeup on your face. What you could very well be telling her is that her effort is for shit and she may as well not bother. That's pretty fucking insulting. Just a thought.
I'm going to try to be kind, but this is an extremely backhanded compliment. You are functioning from the point of view that a woman's worth and validation comes from men, and therefore you are entitled as a man to tell a woman whether she is or is not beautiful and how she could or could not improve that. However, whether a woman chooses to wear makeup or not is her own personal choice. If you have a preference to date somebody who doesn't want to wear makeup, then date somebody who doesn't want to wear makeup. But do not try to control or change somebody to fit your own personal standard of beauty. Compliments do not include critiques, and they do not tear people down. So if that is what is included in your compliment, then you're not doing it right.
There is absolutely nothing wrong with a man telling a woman she looks better without makeup. It's his intent behind the statement. See, I think all Black women are naturally beautiful, but there's two types of men we're talking about here who would make that type of statement in two different meanings. The first guy is the guy that loves you with or without makeup. He could take you with or without. He's not going to stop loving you. He's proud to show you off. He's secure. The second guy is the insecure, abusive, controlling asshole. And he's the one that's going to tell you to stop wearing makeup, to stop dressing pretty. He's trying to shrink you down. Then he's going to cheat on you with a woman who has
given a lot of good reasons for this. It's rude. She put effort into it. It's not really for you, necessarily. It's presumptuous. Non-men are told all the time what to look like and what to wear for men, even though we really don't care much about you. I can only speak for myself, really, but caring less and less. The general interest is trending downward, you could say. But also, you don't know why the person who wears makeup is wearing it. I wear makeup because I'm sick of looking in the mirror and seeing my child abuser staring back at me. So no, I don't look better without makeup because I look like him. Feel like a dick yet?
Nobody asked. That's what's wrong with that. Like, we don't care for your input, so you don't need to be providing it. Also, a lot of y'all don't realize that without makeup actually has makeup. Like, you will look at someone and be like, oh, they're so beautiful without makeup, and they have like a fuck ton of makeup on. Because y'all say things like that, and then when women have acne or mustaches or just any sort of imperfection on their face, you're mean to them. But really, it's just because nobody asked.
What's wrong with that is that I didn't fucking ask. I also don't want to hear it. And for the majority of women, I'm pretty sure no one really wants to hear that. So why are you saying it? I know that some people are insecure without makeup, so it does feel nice when somebody says, like, you look great without makeup. Yeah, that feels nice. But to say that you look better without makeup, when I put the time and energy into putting it on, but I did not ask you. You're just talking just to talk. It's just like, like, shh. This is the way. Boys. Thank you.
Most likely spent 35 minutes to an hour, and some women spend more than that to put it on. And then when we were finished, we were very happy and very proud, and we thought we looked really beautiful. And then at that point, you look at us and go, you look better without makeup. It hurts.
It's just a very passive-aggressive statement. I mean, if you want me to take my makeup off, then just say, hey, babe, can you take that makeup off? I don't like it. Instead of you saying, you look better without makeup. I mean, what the fuck I'm supposed to say? Thank you? That ain't no compliment.
Sometimes it comes from a place of selfishness. It's less about the woman themselves, and it's more about what that guy prefer for that woman to have. It kind of goes back to how things used to be, definitely in the 50s and 60s, etc. How women was expected to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, act a certain way, but it was based on pleasing the guy. Why do you think we have such, which become fetishization?
No judgment, because I didn't always understand that either. But makeup gives women the confidence to look the way they want to look, not the way we want them to look. Sometimes as men, we forget that not everything is about us. Also, try to imagine if you invested a lot of your time and money into doing something, and then somebody told you was better without it. Yeah, it's kind of offensive.
Guys, listen up. Women give absolutely 0 fucks. What you think, what you like, what's interesting to you, what women should do, what we should wear, what we shouldn't wear, what we should look like. We do not care.
Often than not, it's just that you've offered your unsolicited, uninformed, unimportant opinion. You made the assumption that a woman did her makeup with you in mind or men in mind, and you offered an opinion that doesn't count. Men who don't do makeup or wear makeup have shown time and time again that they can't actually spot it on someone unless it's very, very obvious. And usually the obvious makeup is exhibiting a skill that you don't know how to appreciate. And unless you are being asked directly by a woman, do I look better with or without makeup, your opinion does not matter. Because someone would not get mad if you asked them your opinion about if they look better with or without something, and then you tell them they look better without it. So if you are offering your uninformed opinion about a skill that you don't even have, Of course someone is gonna get mad about that. Just shut the fuck up and leave them alone.
But I have a better question. Why do y'all get with girls that like wearing makeup, knowing that you like girls that are barefaced? Make that make sense. But to answer your question, for one, she didn't ask. Notice how the only girls that care about whether or not men like their natural face are girls that don't wear makeup. Second, y'all can barely tell the difference between no makeup and a natural face. So y'all really only say it to the girls that take a lot of time doing bold, dramatic, artistic makeup. So you're insulting their art. And third, people wear makeup to make themselves feel good. Imagine you just walked out the barbershop and some girl tells you, yeah, you look better without that haircut. You'd be like, what? Exactly. And point number 4 that relates back to point number 3, if someone is wearing makeup, 9 times out of 10, they're not wearing it for some straight man to comment on it and say how bad it looks. People that wear makeup for themselves or other people that like makeup. No one is wearing a bright under eye for y'all. They're wearing it for the girlies that like a bright under eye. You feel me? It's not for you. Like, it's really just men commenting on the appearances of women when no one asked, nor do they care.
Other than the fact that she probably didn't fucking ask you, makeup is fun. It's a form of self-expression. It's an art. But my main issue with it is that guys don't know what no makeup is. Like, if you ask a guy to send you a photo of, like, a celebrity they think isn't wearing any makeup and still looks really good, they will show you a photo of some girl with a full face of makeup on with so much confidence. They'll be like, look, she's so natural, she's so beautiful without any makeup on, and she'll be, like, dead ass wearing foundation, mascara, like, powder, eyeliner. When guys say this, what they're really saying is that I want you to look effortless, like an airbrushed photo, but in real life. You look better without makeup gives me the same energy as dudes who are like, yeah, like I like a girl who's like really thin and really fit, but she must love pizza. So maybe just shut the fuck up, okay? Thank you.
And don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification. Anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Stay blessed and bye.